Hey there everyone, welcome to Violet's Dream Tarot. I hope you're having a lovely day. And today's reading is a special one because today in Germany, if you're watching this on the day that I publish this video, is Rosenmontag, which is Rose Monday. And it's the culmination of the Fasnacht holiday. You can call it Fasnacht, fasching, Karneval, whatever you call it. It's a big holiday in the region of Germany that I live in. And I've just come back from the celebrations in the middle of the city. It was so lovely and beautiful. So that's the theme for today's reading. And our question is, what have you got to celebrate and look forward to, these positive changes that are going to be coming into your life soon? So things that you'll soon be able to celebrate, positive things that are coming your way, because Fasnacht is a huge celebration. It's celebrating the change from winter into spring and happier, sunnier, warmer times. So it's a really lovely festival, and I've been dressed up all day. I've still got my costume on. I have hearts drawn on my face and heart body stickers on my face as well, and I'm Red Riding Hood. I've kept my costume on, so I'm going to film it still wearing these clothes. Today we've got this lovely vanilla cupcake candle burning. It smells really, really nice. And before we get into the reading itself, I just want to say thank you so much for the lovely lady who is currently supporting me on Patreon. And if any of you would like to head over to my Patreon page, the link is in the description box below. And what is available there is, for the next few days still, there is a 20% discount code for personal readings with me for anyone who signs up to be a patron within the next few days, if you're watching this when I post this video. And that is, I think, until the 27th of February, so that even if you're in the $1 tier, you'll get that 20% discount code with me. And that Patreon page is to help me buy new decks and new props for the channel, and I would just really, really love it if you went over there to support me. There's an exclusive video currently on that page and a few posts for patrons only, and I will be posting another video on there soon, so do stay tuned for that. And for anyone who's looking to book a private reading with me, a link to my Etsy shop is also in the description box below. I love doing that for you guys, and I'm so happy that my readings have been resonating with you, everyone who's booked a reading with me already. Yeah, and if you don't want to be a patron, but you just want to show your appreciation for this reading and leave me a little tip, some small contribution towards the channel, it'll go into buying decks, etc., then there's a link to my PayPal page below, and you can leave any amount, as little or big as you want to. So with that being said, let's take a look at the piles that we've got here today. So we've got this lovely little crown, because Fasnacht is all about dressing up, being colourful, looking lovely. Have this very special badge that I bought yesterday. So yesterday I was at the Fasnachts parade in Emmendingen, which is a town nearby where I live, and this says Emmendinger Fasnet 2020. And these are, it's a badge for the Eldsdämonen. They're a kind of a group of people who dress up like these demons and join the parade, and this badge helps fund their costumes and their upkeep, their overheads, and it's really great. And I bought that badge, so that's on pile number 2. I bought that yesterday as a souvenir, and then I said to the person I was with, oh, I just need one more thing, because he said, oh, you should use that on your channel. So I said, yeah, of course, but I just need one more thing so that I can do 3 piles, because I've already got that crown that I bought. So we walked for like 5 more minutes, and then on the floor I came across this little Glöckchen, this little bell. So this is what's on pile number 3, and all of the groups who perform as fools and demons or witches, they all have these little Glöckchen attached to their costumes. So this was just lying on the floor, and I picked it up. There was no one around. So that's pile number 3, tiara, badge, or little bell. So go by your intuition, not by whichever object you think is the prettiest or the most interesting. Just go by what your gut is telling you, where you're being pulled intuitively. You can pause the video if you need to and take as much time as you need. Let's take a deep breath in together now. Breathe in and out. Okay, and just drop down into your body and ask yourself the question, what good things will I have to look forward to soon? What will I soon be able to celebrate? What positive changes are coming into my life soon? And then whichever pile you're drawn to is going to be your pile. I'll leave the timestamps in the description box below and in the comments section. And if you're a German speaker or are studying German, then do check out the video that I just posted a few days ago. I think it's the most recent video I have, apart from this one. And that's a video in German. And it is called Wird sich deine Beziehung oder Situation verbessern? Okay, so if you have a relationship or situation that you want to know if it's going to improve, that's the video for you, but it is in German. So if you don't speak German, obviously it's not the video for you unless you just want to have it in the background as a kind of ASMR or ambience where you're not going to tune into it because it's not a language you understand. I do that sometimes. I listen to ASMR when I don't know the language that's being spoken, just because I want to hear someone in the background, but I don't want to tune into it if I'm working or if I'm trying to read or something. So that's that. And yeah, pick whichever pile is calling to you, and we'll start with pile number 1. Hey everyone who picked pile number 1, if you made it through that longer than usual intro, then welcome to your reading. If you picked this lovely little tiara crown that I bought, then that is your reading. So we're going to take a look at the positive changes that are coming into your life, the things that you're going to be able to celebrate soon. We'll look at your tarot cards first, then we'll do your oracle cards, and then your charms. So you've got the Magician. That's a great start. 10 of Water. 9 of Fire. And the Wheel. Okay. So what I see here with these tarot cards, first of all with the Magician, I see you manifesting something that you've been hoping to bring into reality. If you've had a particular goal or you've wanted to start something like a business or start a new course to learn something, I see you doing that. I see you managing to get it off the ground. If you've been manifesting a person into your life or abundance in any way, then I see you pulling that off. I see you bringing that into your conscious reality because you have everything that you need to do that. You don't need anyone else's help. You've totally got that manifesting power within yourself and within your energy right now. So that's a really positive start. With 10 of Water, I see you having really positive relationships with people. The time frame that I'm doing this reading for is like the next few months after you've watched this reading. So this is a timeless reading. So it's not going by the time frame when I post this, unless you're watching it around the time that I post it, but this is going to be the next few months. So I see you having really positive connections with people, really fulfilling, rewarding relationships where the people that you're having these relationships with really have your best interests at heart and are really there for you when you need them. The 9 of Fire. I see you really sticking with something that you want to achieve and not giving up. So you being really fixed with your visions and with your focus and just keeping going through even if it's difficult for you. I see you having this stamina to see something through, and that's really cool because we've then got the Wheel, and the Wheel is all about positive change for you. I mean, aren't we just asking about what positive changes are going to come into your life? This is about a sudden twist of fate that brings you good fortune. a beautiful miracle coming into your life, something wonderful is going to happen for you. And it may happen quite suddenly because when the wheel of fortune spins, we're often not expecting it and it's a sudden change, but it's a very positive one. Fortune is on your side, says that card. So let's take a look at your Faerytale Oracle card now. You have Rapunzel, Liberation. I love Rapunzel. So this card is talking about you being freed from something. So freed from a negative behavior pattern, negative thoughts, freed from a relationship or job or environment that is toxic or no longer working for you. It could also indicate travel, if you're planning on going traveling soon, where you're just feeling really free and not tied down to anywhere. So that's a really positive card. You're just going to feel like a weight has been taken off your chest is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing like you feel there's like a burden on your chest that's going to be lifted. And then you have 2 Moonology cards, and they are Adjustments Are Required and It's Time to Take Action. So that's Aries energy there. Adjustments are required. This card means that you're going to make some changes in your life. You're going to realize that not everything is working out for you the way you want it to right now. So in order to get the results that you want, you're going to have to make some changes, whether that's changes in your environment, changes in the way you're approaching a problem, changes in your relationships, your diet. This is just about you making the changes that resonate with you in order to bring about the outcome you want. Because if you keep doing more of what you're doing, you're going to get more of what you're already getting, if you see what I mean. If you make a change, then you bring something new into your life. You know, if you sow a different seed, you're going to reap a different harvest. And with It's Time to Take Action, this is you being ready to do something. It's very much like the Magician card. You're completely ready. The time is now to do whatever it is that you've been hoping to do or dreaming of doing. Just jump right in and do it, because you have this positive energy around you that says you are able to do this and you're ready to do this. So I did put a Romance Angel card into the pile, but if you're not interested in the romance aspect of this reading, that's totally fine. You can discount it. And you've got Getting to Know Each Other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I see you possibly dating maybe a few people, or maybe one person in particular, over the next few months. And I see you getting to know someone and really kind of clicking with someone. Like you speak to someone, you go out for coffee maybe a few times, and you just feel like, yeah, this person is really nice. Or even if it's not a specific dating scenario, like you might just keep bumping into the same person and chatting to each other, and you're just like, yeah, this person, I enjoy spending time with this person. So it's like the beginnings of a new really good friendship or a new romantic prospect for you. So that's very exciting. So let's look at your Antworten der Engel Oracle cards now, and these are in German, but I'll translate them for you. So you have Gelegenheit. That's really, really positive. That means opportunity. And I love this card because it just illustrates that wonderful euphoric feeling. And you have Meditation bringt Antworten. Meditation brings answers. So with this opportunity card, this to me is very much like the wheel. This sudden change in your fortune where things start happening the way you've always dreamed they would, or the way you never dared to dream that they would. So obviously on this card we're seeing there's gold raining down on her, so this could be a sudden windfall in terms of money. But it doesn't have to be. It could be improved health. It could be meeting someone in a very chance way and you starting something romantic or a really great friendship with them. It could be a sudden job offer, a promotion, a sudden offer to go traveling with someone. I just see this really great opportunity coming up for you. So be aware of that. Expect that wonderful opportunity. And this Meditation bringt Antworten cards, this means that if you go within and listen to your quiet inner voice, you don't necessarily have to meditate, but that would be certainly beneficial if you did. This could be the voice that you hear when you're alone and quiet, like when you're in the shower or when you're just going to bed, lying there trying to get to sleep. You're going to be given downloads, and you're going to be given tips and hints as to what to do. You're going to be given answers to your questions if you're talking to your angels or guides, or God, ascended masters, whoever you communicate with in a spiritual way. You're going to be feeling this guidance in those quiet moments. So definitely make time, I'd say, because you do have 9 of fire, which can also indicate that you might be feeling quite physically or mentally tired because you're just, you're sticking at something that's not quite ready to come to fruition yet, and that can be quite tiring. So make some time regularly. It doesn't have to be every day, but it could be a few times a week, just to meditate or to be quiet with yourself, and you will be hearing these important downloads then. So let's look at your Sacred Traveler Oracle cards now, and then we'll do your charms. So you've got Grace and Gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Lovely card. And you've got Grounding, go deep, explore your roots. So this is exactly what I was saying with the Meditation bringt Antworten card. You need to find this time to be quiet by yourself. So for example, with this picture, you could even go out into nature and just find that quiet spot to be by yourself, because some people, they resonate more with meditating or being quiet on their bed or just in a cozy place in their house. But for some people, they prefer to be in nature and to have that connection with Mother Earth. So whatever resonates with you, just spend that time being quiet by yourself, because I think you're going to get some really important tips and hints when you do that. You might get some inspiration if you're someone who likes to do creative things, or you might just be getting tips and hints as to where to go in life, or about other people, about your job, that kind of thing. And Grace and Gratitude, this is just reminding you to take a few minutes every day. I do it every morning, just to say what you're grateful for in the last 24 hours. And that opens your heart chakra to receiving more positive things. If you're consciously aware of all of the good things in your life and you're giving gratitude for them, you're saying thanks to the universe for bringing these positive things in, that shows the universe what it is that you like, and it brings more of that to you. You're radiating from that same vibration. You're bringing those same things into your life. So just take the time to do that. Be with God, or just speak out to the universe, or write it down every day. Maybe if you have a diary, or if you like to make notes on your phone, just write it down, everything that you're grateful for, and just take a few minutes to think it through and think, yeah, these good things did happen to me in this day. It could be as simple as having something really nice to eat, or a really nice cup of tea, a lovely walk, you know, those things. Having a really good friend in your life, or spending time with someone important that day. Just be grateful for that, and that will open your heart to receive more. So let's now look at your charms, group number 1. So what positive changes are coming into your life soon that you're going to be celebrating, that you can look forward to? And this might be a little loud with the charms, because as you can see, they are mainly metal. So I'm sorry about that. So group number 1, what positive changes are coming into your life soon? Okay. So you've got N here. Let me see if you've got any other initials. N and S. Okay, so that could be a person's name, so like first name or surname. Could also be a place name, or just something that has significance for you that's going to come up, like a company name, name of a film or book, that kind of thing. It's going to be different for everyone. So just note that down, N and S. There's fear here. So I see you working through your fears in these quiet moments. I see you maybe asking the angels or God or your guides, ascended masters, to come in and help you to work through your fears or past traumas, perhaps. I see you kind of working through that while you're in this quiet space. And you might already be doing that. You might have already started on that journey, and that's a validation that what you're doing is certainly the right thing for you. But it's encouraging you to do more of that. And you've got the galaxy here, which is like seeing stars, being a bit blinded or bewildered by something. So if you have a lot of fears, or you have a lot of past traumas that are kind of bottled up, negative relationships in the past, negative behavioral patterns, addictions, eating disorders, that kind of thing, don't be scared off by how many things there are. You know, don't be scared of opening a can of worms. Just take it bit by bit. If you can write it down, everything that you want to deal with, that is an amazing first step. Because then you can focus on just one thing at a time, and you've got it there clearly in front of you, what you need to sort out. That will be really positive for you. You've also got grace here. And that's interesting because this card is grace and gratitude. So maybe someone in this situation is called Grace. Or this is just about dealing with the situation gracefully. So I do see creativity here for you with this paintbrush. So you may be getting these creative downloads while you're meditating or being quiet within yourself. There's a little love heart there. There's endurance and continuation with this vine. What I love about the vine charm is it has this beautiful energy, because when you like cut at a vine, no matter how many times you cut at it, it keeps growing back. Often even when you've completely removed it all and you think it's all gone, there's like a tiny bit sticking in a crack somewhere, and then it grows back. That's like this fighter, this warrior feeling, this endurance. It's a really beautiful charm to get. And you've also got a peacock here. So peacock spirit animal could be important for you. This is also about someone who's a bit of a show-off, a bit of an attention seeker, not necessarily in a negative way. They just know that they're very interesting or very physically beautiful, and they enjoy being surrounded by people. They enjoy having that attention on themselves. You've also got an arrow here. So this could be Sagittarius energy, but it's also about determination, being really determined to get something done. You've got made with love here, and healing with the starfish. You also got protection with this umbrella. And interestingly, you've got the ink pot. So you've got both signs of creativity from my charm collection. I don't think there are any more. So the ink pot and the paintbrush. So I am getting the feeling that you are a creative soul. Even if you're not actively engaged in painting or singing or music, writing, that kind of thing, you do have that ability within you, and it may be good if you tap into that. You may start doing that. You've also got the Black Knight, this helmet, and this means like a new, mysterious, unexpected person coming into your life. Can also mean that someone is not prepared to show who they really are. You've got listen to your inner wisdom with this elephant, and you've got wish. So, okay, when this charm comes out, I always want the person, if they haven't already got a wish in mind that they've wished for, to make a wish now. Because especially with this particular reading that we've got here, if you make a wish now, I have a strong feeling it will come true for you in the next few months. So pause the video if you want to, and just look at this little charm and make your wish. Because I feel like something really positive is going to come true for you. You've got the ship, so I do see possible travel for you, like I said before. There's also, this is like a sign of adventure. It can also be a sign of illegal activity, so that might be the adjustments that are required for you to stop doing something that you know is bad for you and that might even be against the law or morally a bit dubious. Just take what resonates for you there. You've also got the frog, and because this has landed on adjustments are required, what I'm going to say about this frog is that sometimes you need to kiss a few frogs before one of them turns into a prince. You know, not all frogs will turn into a prince. So if you're going through a difficult time romantically or even in your friendships, this is saying adjustments are required. It's time for you to kind of take that into account and decide what you're going to do about it. Because someone may need to be phased out or let go here from your life. We've also got awakening with this little alarm clock. And Cancer, this is a crab. So Cancer's energy, this is also about being really in touch with your emotions. And you got the treasure map, which is a lovely little charm to get, because the treasure map is all about finding something really precious for you, finding something really beautiful, finding treasure. I do see a lot of positivity coming up for you here. Really a lot. I mean, you've got the good luck charm here. You've got this bird cage and it's landed on the wheel, which is right next to the liberation card. So the wheel is all about change. If you're feeling trapped or stuck in your situation now, I definitely see you feeling liberated in the next few months, somehow managing to break out of this environment or difficult cycle that you've caught yourself up in. This charm represents someone who's cute, innocent, a bit naive, probably younger than you. Just bear that in mind there. You've got this hope charm, house and home, and of course that's landed on Ten of Water because that's all about family, as well as having a very comfortable and cozy home. You've also got stability with the anchor, so very stable relationships. Someone may want to kiss you soon. You might have a kiss with someone over the next few months that you really enjoy. And there is divine masculine energy here with this stag. This is all about male virility. It can also be a charm of male fertility, so just be aware of that. There is this horseshoe here, which is kind of on the side, so I don't want to say whether it's good luck or bad luck. I'm just saying that luck will have a factor in your relationships over the next few months. And there's Pisces here. You've got so many zodiac signs here. You've got Aries, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer. Yeah, you've got really quite a lot of zodiac signs here. So possibly lots of different people being in your life, or lots of people will pick this pile, I'm feeling. There's also Princess, which is quite funny because you chose the little crown. I see you being treated very well by people in your relationships over the next few months. I see you being really taken care of, really treated. Someone might do something really thoughtful for you as a surprise that you really are touched by. And in general, people will just hold you in high regard over the next few months. And there's also some passion and excitement here with these chilies. It's like a very exciting, often sexual energy, so something possibly to look forward to there, maybe in your friendship circle or through being introduced to someone by a friend or family member. That could be this person that you're going to be getting to know. Because this "it's time to take action" card can also mean a man is coming into your life. And with this Black Knight landing on it, I do see someone with masculine energy coming into your life unexpectedly over the next few months, like a kind of chance meeting. It's really interesting. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, group number 1. Please let me know in the comments below if you did. Please take the time to like this video so that I know you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so that you can stay updated whenever I post a new video. And, you know, if you enjoyed this reading, why not share it with a friend? You know, send it to someone and be like, this might hold some truth for you, but I'm not telling you which pile I picked until you watch it. That kind of thing. I do that occasionally with some people. I don't want to tell them which pile I've picked in case it influences their decision. So I hope you really enjoyed this. It's been my pleasure as always to read your cards, and this is a really lovely, positive, uplifting spread, so I'm really happy for you that this has come out for you. And if you're celebrating Fasnacht this year, then I hope you've had a lovely time doing that. Narri, narro. It's so much fun. And have a lovely day. And I will see you in another video. Bye bye. Hey everyone who chose pile number 2 with the Eldsdämonen badge. Welcome to your reading. This is probably the pile that I would have felt drawn towards because I don't know if you've noticed by looking at the profile picture of this channel, but Violet is a tiefling, which is a half, well not half, like a part devil, part human creature, person, I don't know. But I would feel very drawn to this badge, certainly. I am working on getting a cover picture for the channel done. My lovely friend Anna has offered to make that for me. She also drew the profile picture. So I'm really excited about that. Stay tuned for that, definitely. So I'm so pleased you picked this badge. I'm just in love with it. Let's take a look at your cards. We'll look at your tarot cards first, then your oracle cards, and then we'll do your charms. And we're going to see what's coming up for you that you can celebrate and look forward to in the next few months. So this reading's timeless. Obviously, if you're watching it when I'm posting it, then it'll be the next few months from then. But whenever you're watching it, even if it's 10 years from when I've posted it, you know, it's going to be your next few months, okay? So you've got Ace of Earth, Two of Water, an ace and then a 2, Queen of Air, Ace of Water, 2 aces, okay, and Knight of Fire. Okay, what I see with these cards is I see you having some kind of stable, committed offer coming into your life. This could be a windfall in terms of money. You could get a bonus at your place of work or a salary increase. You could get promoted even. This normally refers to work and education, finances. You could be signing an important document or contract, setting up a new business perhaps, changing your place of work, starting a whole new career. You could be starting a new course of study. Not necessarily in terms of university, but you could enroll yourself on some kind of course to learn a new skill, maybe at a community centre or something like that. This could also be just in general more stability and commitment coming into your life if you've had quite a whirlwind time recently. And with Two of Water, I see you growing closer to someone, I would say in a romantic context. Although this could be a best friend, but what I generally get with this card is that it's a romantic thing, and you do have Ace of Water as well. So I see you getting more stability and more closeness in a relationship with someone. Forgiveness is going to happen if there's been a difficult time recently. I don't know why I'm getting the feeling from this group that a lot of you have been through a very turbulent time very recently, and that you've had a lot of stuff going on that's just really left you feeling ungrounded and really like you don't know what to do. So I see more stability, and I see a coming together of 2 people. With the Queen of Air, this indicates that you're perhaps cutting people out of your life that no longer give you any pleasure to know them. They no longer bring any benefit to you. This can also be cleaning up the place you live in, so throwing out a lot of old stuff that you don't need, maybe doing feng shui wherever you live, that kind of spring cleaning feel. It also means that you're finding the humor in a situation where you've had a tough time and you couldn't laugh at it during the time that you were going through it, but now that you've come out the other end, you can look back and be like, oh yeah, and kind of be lighthearted about it. And with Ace of Water, there's possibly a new romantic offer coming into your life. You could also be moving house, some of you, but for many of you, this will be a resurgence in a relationship or a new offer. I'm feeling new offer for most of you. So like a new person will catch your eye or will ask you out. And this person could have the characteristics of the Knight of Fire. So someone who's quite sporty, passionate, a bit arrogant perhaps, has a lot of self-confidence, just jumps into things when he sees an opportunity, doesn't plan. He just goes for it with all of his muster and passion and enthusiasm and just hopes that it'll all work out for the best. This can also be for some of you unexpected travel or a sudden event that comes up and you quickly need to deal with it or to give an answer to someone, and it's very sudden and you just need to make sure that you've thought through your answer very clearly. So take that how it resonates. Let's look at your Faerytale Oracle card now. And you've got Thumbelina, expectations. So someone or something will finally start living up to your expectations. This card also means that you don't need to accept love from someone. Just because someone is offering you love doesn't mean that you have to accept it. If it doesn't feel right for you, let it loose. But yeah, this is about something or someone living up to your expectations. So let's look at your Moonology card now. You've got your hard work is paying off. That's a positive card. And that's new moon in Capricorn. So we've got Capricorn's energy here now. So yeah, I feel like you've been going through a tough time of it. Group number 2. You might have been working hard at something, or just I'm really feeling whirlwind, like turbulence. But things are going to come a lot more stable now. You've got this earth energy, Capricorn. You're going to start seeing some rewards for all of the effort that you've put in. So that's a lovely card to get. I've got a romance angel for you now. If you're not interested in the romantic aspect of this reading, that's fine. You can just discount this card. So this says keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And that's really interesting that you've got this word expectations here, because here it says expectations as well. So, because I do see 2 people romantically for you here. I see the 2 of Waters, someone that you already know and that you've possibly had difficulty with in the past. And then I see a new person. And I feel like you might just discount this person straight away because you're like, oh, they're not the kind of person I normally go for. Like, if they are like the Knight of Fire, for example, if we use that as an example, they're quite a sporty person, and you maybe go for a more bookish, quiet person normally, or this person might be very tanned and blonde, and you normally go for more of a dark-haired, pale person, that kind of thing. Like, I think you're just going to meet this person and just be like, thanks for your interest, but you're not my type. And this card is saying, keep an open mind. Give someone a chance over the next few months who might not be your usual type physically or in terms of what kind of hobbies or interests they have. But there could be something really special here with this person for you. So let's look at your Antworten der Engel Oracle cards. You've got Warten, wait. In den kommenden Wochen, in the coming weeks, okay. And Fülle, abundance, okay, that's positive. So waiting for something, you might have been waiting for this windfall, because I see here with the Ace of Earth, this kind of new abundance coming to you. Or you've been waiting for something to happen, definitely. And this indicates that there's going to be a bit more waiting to come. But then it says in the coming weeks. So in the next few weeks, you can expect a change in this situation. And then we have here Fülle, abundance. So there's definitely something to do with money or contentment, or possibly a promotion or new job offer coming to you, something in the realm of career and finances, and you're going to be very happy about that. So let's look now at your Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. You've got Wandering Path, enjoy the journey. And Rainbow Blessings, blessings are showering your life. That's a lovely card to get. So Wandering Path means that things might not happen as quickly as you want them to. Like we've got the Warten card here, wait. I love how this fox is looking at this treasure map because it helps me to explain this card. Basically, there's a line here showing him where he needs to go, but there's all this other stuff around there, and it's like he's thinking, yeah, I do want to get to this destination, but there's also lots of things that I could see and enjoy along the way. So don't just rush yourself to get to wherever or whatever it is that you want to achieve. Make sure that you enjoy each day, and if that means you slow down you reaching your goal, that's totally fine. Just make sure that you enjoy yourself along the way, because it does say your hard work is paying off, so you will get there. But don't put all of your energy into it so that you feel burnt out, because then when you get there, it won't feel as sweet. And this lovely rainbow blessings card, I love it. Beautiful things are coming to you in the next few months. I'm really happy for you. So let's look at your charms now, group number 2. And this bit might be a bit loud. I've had some people commenting saying that they don't like how loud it is, but I can't really do anything about that. You know, they're mainly metal charms. So I'm sorry about that. So group number 2, what positive things are coming into your life over the next few months? Okay. So you've got the mermaid charm here, and the mermaid is all about something or someone being alluring, kind of seducing you in a way, you not being able to resist that person or that thing. And you've got the attachment charm here, the little clothes peg. So I see you having a really strong attachment to someone or something over the next few months. Then you've got this lovely little charm, which is about waiting for your dreams to come true. You've got healing with this starfish, and you've got a sword. So swords obviously are all about the mind. And when a sword charm comes up, I think about battles as well. So some possible like mental conflicts going on. You not being sure whether you're doing the right thing, making the right decision, because we have got the Queen of Air. But just know that you're on the right track. And you've got cookies. And this is just like this wandering path card. Like, enjoy yourself. Give yourself a little treat. Even if it seems a bit expensive or indulgent, just give yourself a little treat. Take care of yourself. You also have imaginative. And this is Cancer. So Cancer's energy is coming through here. But imaginative. So there's going to be some kind of creativity coming up in the next few months for you. You've got a party hat, so there's going to be a celebration for you. And that's nice because that's the real theme of this reading is celebration. You may be invited to a party or some kind of milestone celebration for someone. This lobster claw is about not wanting to let someone go or something go. And you've got beautiful here. Okay, interesting that that's landed on the keep an open mind card. So you might find yourself being really attracted to someone over the next few months. And this has happened to me before as well. Where you're really attracted to someone, but you think, should I go for them? Because they're not my type. Like, I recognize that they're really attractive, really handsome, really beautiful, really charming, but they're not my type, my normal type physically. And also they're kind of not interested in the kind of hobbies that I'm interested in. So should I give them a chance? And this card is saying yes. So if that situation comes up for you, just give them a chance. Oh, you've got another sword. Okay, I only have 2. So yeah, you've got 2 swords here. So that could be referring to the 2 of Swords, you know, that decision-making time where you're kind of at a stalemate with yourself. But I see this just kind of being you thinking a lot and you, oh, he's got a sword as well. That's interesting. Yeah, I see you kind of thinking a lot. There might be an important decision that you need to make in the next few months. And we have this skull here, which is about letting things go, getting rid of things which are no longer needed for you, which is exactly what the Queen of Air is about. This isn't about getting rid of things that are still bringing you joy and benefit. It's about getting rid of things which have now become toxic or stagnant, stuff that you no longer need. I don't know why I want to say this, but I feel like for some of you that'll mean losing weight. Don't know why I had to say that. Some of you might be planning to do that over the next few months, and that's just saying your hard work will pay off. That was a random channeled message. I don't think I've ever had that come up in a reading before. And very interesting, you've got this tape measure, which does refer to, I guess, losing weight as well. But this is the expectations charm. So you've got 2 mention of expectations in the card, and then again with the charm. So that's about someone or something living up to your expectations, okay? You've got V here as a first name, surname, or place name. You've also got believe. So again, something about expectations here. Just believe in someone. Give someone a chance. Or something. If you're thinking something won't go very well, just give it a chance. You've got defensiveness here with this axe. I do feel like you're almost not allowing yourself to have something because you don't think it'll turn out very well. The ballerina. This is about you carefully planning each move because you don't want to put a foot wrong. I get this kind of cautious feeling from this area of the reading. A kind of feeling like you need to open your heart and allow yourself to receive something, group 2, because I feel like you're unconsciously shutting yourself off from something because you feel like you're not worthy of it, or you feel like if you give it a chance it won't work out, and then that'll just lead to heartache or disappointment. But I feel like you need to give something a chance to come to you in these next few months. You've also got a muffin, which is also about treats. So 2 treat charms. Transformation with this butterfly. Creativity here. So you've got imaginative and creativity. So I see some kind of creative abundance coming to you. Protection and faith with the cross. And yeah, you've got Pegasus, which is also about inspiration and creativity. So that's very positive. It's also about wonders coming into your life. And you've got a prince, a knight. So that's very interesting. I do see someone new coming into your life. And that might be the difficult situation, the difficult decision that you've got to make. Because you see the Queen of Air is right between the 2 of Water and the Ace of Water. And it's like she's deciding who she's got to let go. And you've had these 2 swords come out, like this 2 of Swords energy. You've got magic here with this little witch on her broomstick. And with this snail, this is about taking things slowly. And peace with the dove, finding peace. You have beauty here with the flower. And with this little seahorse, this means someone, a partner who is going to put in 50% of the effort in a relationship. So it's going to do their fair share of work in the relationship, which is always very positive. And you've got protection with this angelic feather and with this hand. This is protection against negative energies and entities. So that's really, really positive for you, group number 2. This looks like a lot of great things are going to be coming in for you over the next few months, and I'm very excited for you. So if this reading resonated with you, group number 2, please let me know in the comments below, and please leave me a like so I know you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so you'll get notifications whenever I release a new video. And, you know, why not share this with a friend if you enjoyed it? Send them the link and say you might get some truth, some guidance from this reading. That would be really nice. But whenever I do that, I never tell them which pile I've chosen until after they've watched it, because I don't want to influence which pile they're going to pick by telling them which one I chose. So you might want to do it like that. Again, do check out my Patreon page in the description box below, and my Etsy shop is there as well for anyone who wants a private reading. Definitely still offering those. And have a lovely day. And if you're celebrating Fasnacht, then I hope you have a great rest of the holiday and enjoy yourself. Narri, narro. It's all going to be great. So, looking forward to these positive things coming through for you. And have a lovely, lovely day, group number 2. I'll see you in another video. Bye-bye. Hey everyone who picked group number 3 with this lovely little bell. Welcome to your reading. So we're going to see what wonderful things are coming up for you in the next few months. And you got loads of tarot cards. So we're going to look at your tarot first, then your oracle cards, and then your charms. Okay, so I think lots of things are going to be happening for you, group number 3. So you've got 10 of Earth, 8 of Air, 9 of Earth, the High Priestess, the Lovers, 5 of Earth, and 2 of Earth. Okay, so lots of Earth energy here. You've also got the Lovers, which is Gemini's energy. So I see quite a few things here for you, group number 3. With 10 of Earth, I see you having really positive family or friendly relationships with people. I see you feeling really secure in your relationships with others. And this is also a card of abundance. So I see financially things going pretty well for you, because you've also got the 9 of Earth. And 9 of Earth is all about working hard to get to a place that you're really proud of, often having a kind of an unexpected financial windfall, doing really well if you own your own business, says here successful self-employment. And this is also about pampering yourself. So you're going to be spending time looking after yourself and really just feeling independent and happy, and people might be quite jealous of what you've got. Yeah, so lots of financial security going on here. And I see you stepping out of a time where you felt really trapped, because you've got 8 of Air here, which is about being stuck, unable to see a way out of something. I see you finding a way out of a difficult situation and feeling no longer trapped in that scenario, whatever that is for you. This is also a card of anxiety, so I see that improving if that's something that affects you. The High Priestess. I see you developing yourself spiritually, really improving your ability to listen to your intuition, waiting patiently for something, and just in general being more in touch with your spiritual side, whatever that means for you, whether that's meditation, yoga, magic, reading tarot cards, going to church or temple, reading sacred scriptures, whatever that means for you. I see that becoming a lot stronger for you over the next few months, and you feeling much more connected with the divine. You have also got the Lovers, so I do see improved health here, and I see a romantic relationship that's very significant for you in the next few months. Could even be a twin flame or a soulmate, something very important of that nature coming in for you in the next few months. And with 5 of Earth, this is all about you learning to ask for help. So not being a martyr. This is what I call the martyr card. If you do end up struggling financially at all, or feeling like things aren't going well for you, or like you're struggling to do things on your own, asking for help rather than closing yourself off from that is a very strong thing to do. It's a very empowered thing to do, being able to swallow your pride and ask for help and allow other people in, because I see that you have a lot of people here with the 10 of Earth who would be very more than willing to help you should you need that. And this is also about improving your self-esteem as well, and your own self-confidence. And 2 of Air, this is about you lightening up and not being so ground down by work and other people's expectations of you and all of the things that you have on your schedule. This is about you learning to have more fun, more enjoyment, and get better at that kind of work-life balance thing. So getting that better balance in your life. So let's look at your Faerytale Oracle card now. You've got Obsession, the red shoes. So if there's been a situation where you've been very obsessive over something, like the 8 of Air could kind of indicate that, this feeling of being unable to remove yourself from a certain situation, then that's going to end for you. There's some kind of unhealthy attachment that you're going to let go of and you're going to free yourself from. You're going to gain control. And this could come from seeking help from others. Like I said, 5 of Earth there. This is very much you taking back your power and becoming the sovereign of your own life once more, which is really, really positive. So let's look at your Moonology card now. You've got don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. So that's Leo's energy now. But like I was saying, don't let pride get in your way from asking for help from others, because that's going to bring in a lot of positivity for you over the next few months. If you can learn to swallow that pride, then that's going to bring much more abundance into your life. So that's really positive. Now we've got a romance angel card for you, but if you're not interested in the romantic aspect of this reading, that's fine, you can just discount it. So you've got trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So trusting someone, really having faith that things will work out for the better is what I see coming up for you, and gaining that really deep understanding of one another and that deep trust of one another that comes with the Lover's card. But also having a lot of self-confidence and self-trust. So let's look at your Antworten der Engel Oracle cards now. Die Situation wird sich verbessern. The situation will improve. I mean, that's just a beautiful oracle to get. If there's a particular situation that you wanted to ask about when you clicked on this video, a particular situation that's on your mind right now, or if not, that's fine, but that situation will improve if so. If not, then it just means that your living standard, your life in general will improve. And you've got ja with an exclamation mark, which is yes, definitely. So I see this as like a really wonderful, positive, encouraging, exciting card. But again, if there was a particular question that you were asking, like will this improve or will this happen, when you were clicking on this video, then the answer is a definite yes. So that's wonderful. And again, this kind of reminds me a bit of the Two of Pentacles, because she's got both the moon and the sun and she's balancing them perfectly. So she's found that work-life balance and it feels great. So let's look at your Sacred Traveler Oracle cards now. You've got crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So yeah, doing your own healing, but also healing your relationships with others and really connecting with other people. And Mystic Healer, healing energy flows through you. Like I said, there's healing coming for you. Definite positivity there. There's improved health. But this is also healing from past wounds that you've been carrying around with you, past traumas, negative relationship cycles, behavioral patterns. For some of you, that may be addictions, or it may be just doing things that aren't good for your health, physical or mental. And you also have solitude. In silence, peace prevails. And this is similar to the Nine of Earth card, because here she's alone in this beautiful garden. She's got everything she needs and she's not needing to rely on other people because she's independent. So this solitude card is about being in that quiet place within yourself where you're listening to your own guidance and where you're just taking that time to breathe out and relax and not be on show all the time. You know, it can be exhausting a lot of the time in the modern world where we're just constantly on show via social media or in big cities, big crowds, and people are constantly looking at us and judging us and trying to connect with us. And sometimes it can be lovely just to switch off and not have that. I remember in college, which is like a gymnasium if you're European, or I think you call it high school in America. It's where you go when you're like 16 to 18 or 19 years old. Whenever I was having quite a tough time there, because I think sometimes I was under just so much stress, particularly around exams, that I was just feeling really overwhelmed being in that environment. And I just felt like I was constantly on show, like people were constantly looking at me, because I'm very empathetic and I can pick up other people's feelings very easily and other people's kind of thoughts and auras very easily, and that can be quite overwhelming when you're in a very angsty environment like people of that age are, and also just in crowds in general. And sometimes I can remember I would just be so overwhelmed that I would just go into a bathroom and just like shut myself in the cubicle for like 5 or 10 minutes and just breathe, because it's crazy. That was the only time I realized, that was the only time that no one was looking at me and no one could look at me, because I was in that cubicle and I would just breathe out and just like be sat there not doing anything, but just be like, oh, finally I've just got this space to myself where no one can burst in or watch me doing whatever I'm doing, and I can just have that quiet moment to myself. And that was something that really helped me get through. But that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting from this solitude card, you just relaxing and not being on show, and also kind of pampering yourself a little bit as well. So sorry for that rant. But now we're going to look at your charms, group number 3. And I have had some people commenting saying that this is really loud, and I am sorry about that, but as you can see, they're all metal charms and I can't really make them any quieter, so I'm sorry about that. So what positive changes are coming up for you in the next few months, group number 3? Okay. So we've got here dreaming and listening to your intuition, and that's interesting that that came out on the solitude card. I think you're going to be really connected to something through your intuition or dreams. And you've also got this pumpkin, so that could be Halloween or autumn having a significance here. Obviously this is a timeless reading, so you might not be watching it when I post this in February. So that could be the kind of time that you're going into, but I see there being a kind of important connection here with autumn or Halloween. There's also stability with this anchor, getting more stable relationships and a more stable emotional state and more stable mental state as well. You've also got charming, which is the Libra sign. So someone or something being very charming. You've also got the star, which is like the star card. So hope, positivity, faith, and releasing something with this leaf, shedding something that you no longer need. And, oh, I've dropped him. This little baby is all about someone acting a bit childishly. So just be aware of that. There could also be some kind of connection with children here. So if you're trying to conceive a child, that could happen for you in the next few months, or you're kind of planning that, maybe going out and buying things for a future baby, that kind of thing. Or maybe someone in your social circle will have a baby, and that's just going to make you really happy for them. Oh, and you've got dream here as well, so definitely some kind of important connection to your dreams, or something that you're dreaming of coming true. You have got healing here with this starfish, and nostalgia and sentimentality with this little teddy bear. Good luck. Dragonfly means good luck. Got freedom here with the heart. Freedom of the heart. Free yourself of something. Oh my goodness, you've got both moon and star charms. So really strong connection to dreams and intuition. There's also awakening here. It's interesting, you've got dreams and awakening. And with the swallow, someone or something will be returning to you. And you've also got this seahorse, and this means a partner, like a romantic partner, who is going to put in 50% of the work. So they're going to be a very equal partner for you, and that's very positive. Blossoming. You've also got the gauntlet. So this is like you throw this down and you challenge someone. So I see you kind of facing up to yourself in a way, because this has landed on the 5 of Earth, and this is warning you against alienating people, because we've got crossing bridges here. You want to be mending your connections with people and not letting pride get in your way, making you alienate people. So keep that in mind, because these cards have come out to you so that you can make the best choices coming up in the next few months. You've also got J here as an initial for a person, so first name, surname, or place. Have you got any other initials? Yes, you have. You've got B and A. Okay, so A, B, and P. You've also got house and home, which also pertains to family. This gun is about anger, resentment, guilt, blame, all of those kind of negative emotions that we can carry around with us. But with the lovers, it's landed on the lovers card, which is about improved health. So I see you releasing that because you do have this leaf, this shedding of the leaf. I see you getting rid of these things that have been building up inside of you, causing tension, and they may even have been causing physical symptoms within you. Because, you know, if you carry around a lot of anger, grief, resentment, that kind of thing, you're building it up, and it's got to find an outlet somewhere. So if you're not giving it its outlet by dealing with it, breathing it out, or, you know, talking it through with someone, what's going to happen eventually is that you're going to have some kind of panicky breakdown, or you're just going to be really stressed. There's going to be physical symptoms. You might end up bursting into tears one day when a tiny thing happens and it just all gets on top of you. So this is just letting you know that it's best for you to deal with it and release it than carry it around with you. Because if you carry it around with you, feelings of anger, blame, resentment, guilt towards another person, or even towards yourself, the only person that you're hurting by carrying it around is yourself. The other person's moved on. They're not damaged by it. But it's causing you pain and difficulty. And we have the black swan here, and this is about someone very unique, someone very special, not like anyone you've ever met before. You also have the worry doll here, so I do see you going through some worries, but I see this all having a very beautiful solution. I don't see this as being something that you're going to be carrying around with you. I actually see with this reading you learning how to deal with your worries and your anxieties. I see you kind of improving your mental and emotional state. And so the worry doll and the gun, for example, are coming out just to say it's going to be okay. These issues are going to be dealt with. And you have the calculator, which is about you making a decision, working things out, deciding what it is you want to do. There could also be a kind of maths connection here for some of you, but it's landed on the High Priestess, and that's about us taking the time to decide what we want. So I see you kind of looking at different options, calculating everything. That's what that charm means. You've got a love heart here, which is beautiful. You've also got yoga and meditation. So like I said, de-stressing and finding that peaceful space within. And you've got flexibility, so possible gymnastics connection here, but this is just also about you being adaptable in life. And lastly, you have the little elephant, which is clearing obstacles out of your way, learning from past mistakes, and just putting one foot in front of the other, you know, just keep moving forward, clearing the way. Okay, I really hope this reading was helpful for you, group number 3. It looks like a lot of positive things are coming for you. I love that you got the Ya card with the exclamation mark. That's such a beautiful card to get, and quite rare because it means something is definitely going to happen. And it's pretty rare that we get anything definite in life nowadays, but I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you like me doing the themed readings, let me know, because, you know, this was Fasnacht. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you don't know anything about Fasnacht, hopefully after this video you'll go and look it up and you'll learn something, maybe watch a video on YouTube about it. And it's a really lovely festival, so if you ever do come to Germany, then certainly celebrate it here. Try and come at the time when the holiday is on, and it's really lovely. So if you enjoyed this reading, please let me know in the comments below, and please take the time to leave a like on this video so I know you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and why not share this reading with a friend? You know, if you enjoyed it, maybe one of your friends will, and you can just send them the link and say, look, I think you might enjoy this reading. But what I always do when I do that with a friend is I never let them know which pile I've chosen until after they've watched it, because I don't want to influence their decision in any way. So I'm always like, no, you have to watch it first and then I'll tell you. Yeah, if you want to check out my Patreon page, the link to that is in the description box below. If you want to book a private reading, the Etsy page link is also in that description box. It's always an honor and a pleasure to read your cards for you. This has been a really lovely reading. And yes, if you're celebrating Fasnacht, Narri, narro, I'm really glad that you're enjoying it too. Have a great holiday. And have a really lovely day. Group number 3, I'll see you in another reading. Bye bye.